Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Dear students and viewers, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome you all in today's lecture. In today's lecture, topic for discussion is tenses and their aspects. This is one of the topics in the course contents of BS English. English first. So let's see the outline of the lecture. In today's lecture, I'll provide you introduction of the lecture and definitions. We'll be studying grammar, what is tense, and what are the aspects of tenses with examples. So let's start. Like we know that tenses and aspects are the two main components of English grammar. Like we have other components in English grammar, parts of speech, narration, voices, clauses, phrases, and sentences. Likewise, tense and their aspects, okay, are the important components of English grammar. Let us discuss, define what is grammar. Grammar is the set of finite rules in a language for changing the form of words and joining them into sentences. So, grammar is the set of rules through which we are changing the form of words and we are joining these words into sentences. Or, grammar is defined as the science of language. Grammar is the study of limited rules for the description of language. It is the work of a grammarian. Yes, a person who is expert in grammar is known as grammarian. Let's understand the point well. Okay, we have discussed like examples are there. Boy is the lucky. This form is unacceptable and ungrammatical. According to grammar point of view, this form like boy is the lucky boy is the. This form is also unacceptable and ungrammatical. The lucky boys. Well formed phrase in English, acceptable and grammatically correct. Why this is correct? From where we know that the last sentence, the lucky boys, is the correct sentence because of the grammar rules. So we have finite rules in grammar. On the basis of these rules, we are describing, we are making or joining words into sentences in infinite sentences, limitless sentences. We are making naive in novel sentences are the basis on the basis of these rules. So, from the above examples, we infer that we know that English grammar has strict rules for combining words into phrases. Yes, the boy lucky, the lucky boy. Okay, so English grammar has strict rules for combining words into phrases. The article the must go before the adjective lucky, which must go before the noun boys. So, in order to be grammatical, this type of phrase must have the sequence article plus adjective plus noun, and its vice versa is incorrect. Now, different approaches in English grammar. Hence, the process of describing the structure of phrases in sentences in such a way that we account for all the grammatical sequences in a language and rule out all the ungrammatical sequences is one of the ways of defining grammar. Yes, so we can say that with the help of grammar, we are making distinction between ungrammatical sequences and grammatical sequences. Okay, so this is the job of grammar to tell us that which sentence is grammatically correct and which is grammatically odd. English grammar is very broad in approaches, but some of the approaches are very necessary for learning of English language. Such approaches are listed below. Like these are the approaches are the main components in English grammar. We have tenses, aspects, words, classes are parts of speech. Yes, word classes are parts of speech. One and the same thing. Okay, we can say that for parts of speech we have another name, word classes, or we have clauses, phrases, voices, and narration. So these are the important components, are important major approaches in English grammar. So in today's lecture, we are learning tenses and aspects. Okay. Now what is the meaning of tense? Tense means time, that is past and present. Tense shows time of action and numbers. Okay, so tense, what is the the job of the tense? Tense shows us the time of in action and the numbers, like how many people will be involved in that very action. That this is also indicated by the tense. Tense is how many people, animals, that is how many people, animal, things or entities are involved in the performing of action. Like number means how many people are involved, or how many animals or things or entities are involved in the performing of the action. So this is also like we are knowing these things on the basis of tense. Okay, for instance, time is running fast. He is learning a lesson. They are looking for job. Like in first sentence, there is time. Timing is okay. He is we know that he, masculine gender he, and they are looking for job. They is plural. Okay, they means more than two. Two are more than two people are involved in this action. They are searching for job. Now, what's the definition of tense? Tense is the form of a verb which shows the time of an action or in which an event occurs. Like in time, in which time an event take place. Okay, so this is with the help of tense we know that. What is the time of an action? Tense shows time of an action, whether past or present. If action takes place in present time, then we count that very action in present time. If it took place in past, so in the same way we put that very action in past tense. So for present time is shown by the present tense and past time is shown by the past tense. So we have two tenses in English language. Now what is tense? Again, other definition, tense refers to the absolute location of an event or action in time, either the present or past. It is marked by an inflection, changes or conjugation of the verb. Okay, for example, Ali walks to school, present tense. Ali walked to school. Like walks, there is s is there with walks, which shows present time, and walked ed, this is called change or conjugation. Okay, conjugation in verb, ed shows past time. Now what is an aspect? Okay, what an aspect? Aspects of the tense means different shades or layer of the time in which an action takes place. So tense refers to both time and aspects. Time and aspects. Aspects classify or clarify and beautify the meaning of the tense. Yes. Aspects also refers to how an event or action is to viewed with respect to time rather than to its actual location in time. So actual location is shown by the tense, and aspect shows the degree of completeness or incompleteness of the action. Strictly speaking, there are only two tenses in English, that is past and present and past, or past and present. Tenses and aspects. Dear students, tenses show the time of an action, while aspects show the degree of completeness or incompleteness of the action. So we have two tenses, present and past. There are 12 aspects in English for these two tenses. Okay, so we have present tense and past tense. Present indefinite, present continuous, present perfect continuous, past indefinite, past continuous, past perfect continuous, future indefinite, future continuous, future perfect continuous. These all are the aspect of these two tenses. Like we can say that we will read present indefinite is the aspect of present tense. Present continuous is the aspect of present tense. Present perfect is the aspect of present tense. Likewise, present perfect continuous is the aspect of present tense. So we have two tenses. Tense means basically form of verb. Tense is the form of verb which shows the time of an action, okay? While aspect shows the degree of completeness and incompleteness of the action, that to what extent the action is complete and to what extent the action is